Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. You look at Golden State. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is determined to make it work in Minnesota. He says to build a legacy, you got to win. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to keep step by step, brick by brick, building something. A culture that's going to stand here for a long time. It has required a lot of patience, guys.
It has indeed, David. Thanks. And the regular season, Clark, approaching its conclusion. Some have suggested pushing back.
All right, here we go. Lakers, Timberwolves.
Well, we'll see if it gets traction. You know, the thought is that it's better to compete with baseball as an NBA league than for viewers during the football season.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Avery Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Then there's Towns. Then it's
Westbrook with the open three.
And Vanderbilt in at the 4.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Here's Towns, and Davis sends it back. The 3 from Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to
Bradley with the 3.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Out to Edwards. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time.
The Timberwolves are taking these short hop jumps.
Years left in the tank after that.
Here's Bradley after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Westbrook wide open. He fires.
Westbrook with another 3.
Los Angeles with the triple.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. And when he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
Towns for 3. That's in.
Back and forth here in Minnesota.
1 for 2.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
LeBron, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
They get it back. Towns, the layup off target. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against San Antonio. A 3 from Bradley. He's now
Bradley had a great look. I kind of rushed this out a little bit.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And
Bradley with the first turnover on Russell there.
Reed, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And then for Los Angeles, Anthony comes in for James. And Monks subbed in for Bradley. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. They get it again. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 8 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now, here is Russell. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Here's Reed. And Davis sends it back.
Davis with the block.
And timing. So good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Powell, he's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And it's Patrick Beverley in for D'Angelo Russell. Now Monk. Following the miss by Malik Beasley.
Oh, what a block.
McDaniels with the block. Beasley finds Beverly. Back to Beasley. There's the triple. Rebound the Lakers. There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter. Outside Anthony. Pass to Rondo. Back to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over McDaniel. Reed with the rebound.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Beverly. Good. Nice job down low.
Yeah, love seeing Beverly shoot off the pick there. I mean, all he needs is a sliver of daylight.
Howard with a clean look. Los
That was a
Angeles
great
with another
look for
miss.
Dwight Howard. Just
And
didn't get
Beasley
it.
has the ball here for Minnesota. 4-point game. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to
Malik
get
Monk,
him out.
that could have been a foul
let him
there.
settle
They didn't
down
call
a bit
it.
here.
Now, here's McDaniel. After the miss from Malik Monk. Over Jordan. And it's off the back rim. No good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Rondo dishes to Carmelo. Back to Rondo.
Yeah,
And he gets
he's like,
the whistle
I should get it off.
second call.
Lakers substitution. Reeves.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul.
Rajon.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Minnesota has possession. It's Beasley on the wing. Powell sets a screen for Beasley. Open jump shot off the mark.
That will be the end of the
Russell
first.
Westbrook has been leading the
Back
charge
in
for
fourth
Los
affair
Angeles.
here in
He
Minnesota.
notched 8
Lakers,
points in the
Timberwolves,
quarter
and a
has that
shootout.
terrific basketball instinct
first
on display.
quarter.
And we'll be right back after this.
And your Timberwolves dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Lakers leading by 4. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Dwight Powell is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's LeBron. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Towns has got 6 points.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is. And very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumps.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
The drive by Russell. And that one is good. Russell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Minnesota making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, Towns. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Russell passes to Beverly. Just 5 on the clock. Towns wide open. And another 3.
Karl Anthony Towns is just shooting the lights out from downtown right now.
NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game.
Oh, that was a wide open look.
That's
I
a
should
hard
take
one
him.
to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. 1, you got to pass it well, and 2, you got to have great shooters around him. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
Yes, that goes in.
AD fighting
And
Towns
the
on
Lakers
the
lead by
inside.
2.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards is really
Timeout Lakers.
something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Malik Beasley.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work
Oh,
to improve
Bradley
his
had
play on
another great
defense
look.
as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Russell kicks to Towns. Towns, a screen on Bradley. McDaniels passes to Towns. Down low and stolen by Russell. The tray. Rebound the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motion.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Melo fighting to get the rebound.
From Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Russell against Westbrook. And it's Russell missing. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Now, here's McDaniel. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook in the foul on Avery
Timberwolves going to call a timeout.
That is his first foul of the game.
Timberwolves all timeout. All right.
Minnesota making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mike Powell comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Beasley in for Edwards. Now, here is Russell. He had 16 points in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Malik Beasley.
Here's McDaniels, and Davis sends it back. Lakers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Driving inside. For 3, Westbrook. And no good that time.
That was just a bad decision. I didn't realize David Bradley had that open
Passes to
corner.
McDaniels. He tries for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. In the corner, Bradley with it. Outside Westbrook. Lakers working the ball around now. Anthony, the pass to Horton Tucker.
He can't get the shit the ball. Easy rebound, put back.
The glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Now, here's McDaniel. Reed finds Powell. Up top, Russell fires from the line, and that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And here's Anthony for 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bradley. He goes up again, and it's laid in by Davis. And
Lakers cannot land a 3, but they will lead by 6 going to the break.
He got everything he wanted right there.
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, were you trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside?
Not any more than usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. You know, there's been a couple opportunities where they came in double and he found open guys. If he gets single coverage, he goes score the ball.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome to halftime. Glad you could join us. It's been a clash of the Titans at the center spot so far.
This is what the fans want to see. That's what we all want to see. When you've got two big men who can power it down low and then finesse you from the outside and they have some high-octane action, this is a battle that's going to rage well into the fourth quarter. I expect to see some good physical play, too.
And now for that first half we just saw, some good momentum leading into quarter three for the Lakers.
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first,
all right,
this
here
one
goes
could
start
go
of the
down
third quarter.
to the
Here's
last
Minnesota.
You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all
AD
fueled up
with
and
the
on the
rebound
floor
after
to start
LeBron
the
knocked
third.
it out of his hand.
Taking a look at the Lakers. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward.
He can knock it down from range, convert at the rack, and there you see the pull-up by D'Angelo. Multifaceted as a scorer.
And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games.
Westbrook at the three.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, and Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to. Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
The three from LeBron. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6.
LeBron.
Here's the pass to Towns. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by LeBron. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. That shot.
LeBron, what are you doing?
Nice D from Russell. The Timberwolves shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% for the
That's on you.
Here's Vanderbilt. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
On Karl-Anthony Towns.
That one on Davis.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Russell. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Now,
a huge quarter for the Lakers.
Following the miss by DeAndre Jordan, the Timberwolves again can't hit. Right wing. Here's Reeves. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Beasley, here we go. Rondo with the steal. Inside, here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets
Both
the position
teams only with 3 turnovers.
he's going to look to throw it down.
Beasley outside. And Edwards with
Oh,
the
that was a
stop.
bad foul by DeAndre.
Despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Mike Powell comes in for
3-point
Vanderbilt.
Laker lead.
And it's McDaniels in for Beasley. Now here's Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Reeves. On the wing, Monk. Lakers passing it around. Out to the wing. Outside Howard.
That's off.
And rebounded by McDaniels.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Wants to get it to Edwards, and does.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be. Reminding us there.
Minnesota looking on fire here in the third quarter.
And it's Rondo penetrating.
Rondo drive it all the way through.
Rondo's got his first points in this one.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Up top, Reed. Edwards looking it over for the tie. And another three for Minnesota.
Minnesota's
Impressive. The fortitude,
draining shots
the
here.
will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Now here's Jordan to the inside. And the officials calling for a
3-second. Are you serious?
A moment here to see the numbers for Beverly. He's averaging 8 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contribution.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time.
And Daniel James at home. Minnesota is looking
solid on the one-handed slam.
really dominant third quarter as the Lakers just struggling from the field.
They want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Howard. That drops and it
Dwight
comes
Howard
out
with the
assist from
3.
Jordan. Howard's got 5.
That's a big 3 by
guys like
Dwight.
Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Back to Beverly. Misses in close. For Los Angeles, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's Anthony. Rebound, Minnesota. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Beverly dishes to Powell. Reed kicks to Edwards. Driving to the basket. Excellent D there from Anthony. Here's Rondo. And no good. This time.
1-point game. Going to the fourth. 37-36 your score here in Minnesota.
And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates.
All right, here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. Tight one between these two teams.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Naz Reid. Patrick Beverly out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Beasley in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves' foul. And the
Carmelo with the charging foul. That was big.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Minnesota. Horton Tucker's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in from
Westbrook with the steal. LeBron James.
You better mind the ball when you've got Russell Westbrook defending you. This guy stays in front, and he's got active, aggressive hands.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Bradley hits the 3.
Like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Russell with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Russell, it's not going to go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. Baseline Jay on the way.
I hit the backboard.
Out of bounds. Last touch by James.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
They trail by
Timberwolves call
6.
timeout.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second chance opportunities. That, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
What a defensive play by AD.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And there's the slam dunk to finish it
Timeout by the Lakers.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Lakers leading by 4. Westbrook kicks to Davis. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of this is just the one made.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Now here is Davis. Tries again and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And they get the rebound, but guys,
Sounds got the big block there.
Throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Outside Westbrook, the 3, and
Westbrook with the dagger.
He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the
Carlin
defense.
through Towns.
Either have been unwilling or unable to take that
Pivotal
shot.
drive.
Here's Bradley. Got to the basket by Minnesota. James finds Davis. Back to James. Goes up on the wing. Vanderbilt with the block. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. We're in the final quarter of play here.
Oh, that was a beautiful screen.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Right side Russell. 3-pointer. Drills the 3-pointer.
That's a big 3 by Minnesota.
And the green light is always on from there for him. And he shoots it with confidence.
Westbrook drives in. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley.
Beasley with the block. Good foul there.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's LeBron. He feeds it to Davis. Towns knocks it away.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time for Karl Anthony Towns.
And the foul called on Edwards.
Towns fouled.
That is his first foul of the
Open
game.
3, but Russell.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth of 9. Davis. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Russell, and there's the drive.
Edwards. Kick out 3. Down by 1.
Another 3 for Minnesota.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Westbrook driving.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Now here's Towns. Vanderbilt the pass to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Russell. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. James in the post.
40 seconds to play. 3-point ball game.
Minnesota with the rebound.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
The drive by Russell. Here's Here's Edwards. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball. Just no first last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he cannot convert on
The big miss by Westbrook.
Known for racking up triple doubles, Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely
I just held it down
insane.
too long.
Here's Minnesota. 4-point game. Towns, the pass to Vanderbilt. He kicks it to
They gotta
Beasley.
get a shot off.
And once again,
That's
off
game.
the mark by Minnesota. With an intentional foul there, stops the clock.
Lakers are gonna win it.
But the foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a
Timeout,
6-point ball
Minnesota.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Quick, loudest section. Once again, fans, your Timberwolves dancers.
No matter what happened here.
Towns for 3. Trifecta.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Russell Westbrook.
And he
That
gets
seals
both
the
free throws
game.
here. So now it's a 5-point game. And so the Lakers take the win.
hold on to win a tough
truly
one.
glitzy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates looked for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Anthony Davis.
What a game by the Lakers. Lakers come out big. Carlton Towns, Anthony Edwards, D'Angelo Russell put on a clinic for Minnesota, but that was all they scored for them. And you know they had 3 other teammates score 6 points. You're not gonna beat the Lakers that way. You come close, but it's not gonna be big enough. 43%. They shot 47%. Good game, Lakers over the Timberwolves.